City, the destination for the Pistons. A threat to take over the game every time he gets on the floor. Cade Cunningham getting ready to go, making his mark as the away. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Knicks, fourth in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top three. And, of course, there's the Pistons. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Hardaway in at the three. And for New York, Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Sims in at center. Back to Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
That's a difficult spot for defenders against Josh Hart. They're guarding against the drive or the perimeter shot, and he'll hit them from the mid-range.
Back to Cunningham. Sims with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
New York moving the ball around. They set the pick. Brunson, the 19-footer, is on the money.
And that in-between J, Brunson capable.
Pistons lead 5-4.
Cunningham outside. Cunningham sets a screen for Harris. And it's off from three-point range. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision-making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, that's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
And Harris drops them both.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
Back to Brunson. Trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom.
Why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month. Number 5, the Knicks.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
On defense, Detroit leading by 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Now, sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games. And it's so crucial for Hart to get to the line, establish some confidence. He's solid from there, but I think it sometimes gets his perimeter game going.
And Hart drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. On the wing, Hardaway. The good-looking shot from the wing. Hardaway has got his second bucket tonight.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
Bridges against Ivy. Lock at 6. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Sends with the rebound. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Hart. Duran pulls it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Harris kicks to Cunningham. There's the triple. And that's collected by Brunson. For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duran.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Anunoby a screen on Cunningham. The game now all-time. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, you got to guard Brunson tighter than that. He's a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Duran with a screen on Brunson. Back to Harris. Hardaway sets a screen for Harris. Cans the shot from the wing.
Tobias Harris can knock down shots from a lot of spaces on the floor. He is definitely an offensive threat.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Check out Jalen Brunson. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging about 23 points per, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Let's go. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night. Pass to Harris. Duran sets the screen for Harris. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Harris against Hart. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
He's a good free throw shooter. Tobias Harris smartly looking to get in there and find some easy points from the line.
That free throw missing. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, and that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there. Structural players, critical.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Pass to Cunningham. Harris a screen on Brunson. Fires from deep. Harris's shot is off. For New York, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit, trailing by 2. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Anunoby can't get that one to fall. The Pistons shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
Pass to Anunoby. On deep, falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Shut your move. Let's see those best moves.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart checked in for Duran. Holland comes in for Tobias Harris. Simone Fontecchio, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Malik Beasley in for Ivy. Fontecchio passes to Cunningham. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Cade Cunningham.
He hasn't been as sharp in the past 10 games as we're used to. It shows in his passing. The assist numbers down. Even the simple passes look tough for him right now. Maybe tonight he can get back on his game.
On its way from Beasley for 2. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Anunoby. Makes it off the glass. Anunoby's got 7 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Beasley, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And he knocks down the first one.
Beasley has been explosive in some of the roles he's played, and with more responsibility, he's able to score a lot of points in bunches.
Bridges is checked in for New York. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Great 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. With the drive, and McBride gets it to go.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
The shot by Stewart with no one around. Another 3 for Detroit.
And Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
And it's denied. Beasley outside. Pass to Holland.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. And another shot. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And there is no quit in what Isaiah Stewart will do on the glass.
Achua finds McBride. On the wing, Anunoby trains the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 13. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. Number 5, the Knicks.
And you always like to see aggressive defense. And then when you can convert mistakes into points offensively, that's a big key.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Anunoby, right side. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Pass to Holland. To the paint. Here's Stewart. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Cunningham with some nice D.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Stewart. Connects on the 9-footer. Stewart's got 11.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Shot's good by Achua.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Isaiah Stewart has been on display for the Pistons. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
And the Knicks with possession here. They trail by 1. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Jaden Ivey is out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Harris. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward. Pass to Ivey. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by New York. For Jaden Ivey, the offense, Brent, looks great. Defensively, though, there's a lot to improve on.
Well, sometimes as an individual defender, you can look worse because the team defense isn't there. And so there's been sort of this reflective quality about that. But for Jaden to take on or take the next step, certainly defensively, with all of that athletic ability, he could be elite on that end of the floor. He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Great D that time from Hardaway. The Pistons trailing. Now here is Harris, defended by Hart. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway. Harris has got 7 points.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Hart, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot by Ivey, no good. New York has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Anunoby passes to Hart. Puts up a 3. That shot off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Beasley. Pass to Harris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now it's a 4-point Piston lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
New York missing again.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And it's in there. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Over Ivy. Brunson being aggressive.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancers.
And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
You look at Ivy. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Anunoby with great size at his position. He's a wing that is not afraid of getting hit inside.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Knicks trail by 4. Runs in the pass to Hart. The 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Runs in the pass to Anunoby. Brunson against Ivy. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Brunson.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Back to Beasley. Pistons passing it around. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. McBride's checked in for the Knicks. And a switcher also for Detroit. Duran's checked in.
Make some noise.
Stolen by Brunson. Anunoby outside. Bridges outside. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
One shot.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. A. Gregson's getting traded in 2023. Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
With a screen on Ivy. And it's Brunson missing. And Beasley has the ball here for Detroit. Pass to Harris. Anunoby against Ivy. Shoots. The Pistons rebound. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That three off the mark. Inside. Brunson, no good. Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Pass to Duren. Hardaway for three. And the three ball is good. Hardaway has got 10 points in the game.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Hardaway against Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Here's McBride. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Bridges kicks to Brunson. There's a good screen. New York, no good that time either. Detroit leading by 4. Beasley dishes to Ivy. There's the lob for Harris. Bridges with the steal. Out to Brunson. Good, nice job down low. Anunoby's got 19 points.
You can kind of feel the energy coming off of Anunoby right now. He's locked in and ready to continue his attack.
Pass to Harris. Over McBride. Knicks with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
The shot from 20 feet away. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Harris has got 7 points here in this quarter. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Let me hear you, Knicks fans. Coming onto the court now is your Knicks and attack squad. Let's go! Get loud, fans. On the court is your attack squad. Loudest section in the building. Get 3 t-shirts.
So for the Pistons, Holland, he's checked in for Harris. Fontecchio's coming in for Hardaway. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Ivy. New York moving it around. Here's Kolek. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drills it from outside.
And you can bet they weren't expecting that kind of a flashy move out of him, but that spin worked to perfection.
And here's Cunningham. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Celtics in Boston.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, "I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win." Kevin?
Yeah, DA, it takes time, but nice to see his development. Stewart's checked in for Detroit. No good on the second free throw.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Kolek. There's the pick. Fires for three. Detroit with the rebound. Beasley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Holland. And here's Stewart. Takes the 13-footer. The rebound by McBride.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Brunson fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
At the line.
That one falls for Brunson. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So, with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Beasley for three. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist on the night. 27 seconds left to play here in the half. That's tipped, and he gets it back. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Beasley, a capable guard at creating a lot of different offense.
The Pistons have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
At the line. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
And both free throws good for Beasley. 16 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Hart. 9-point game his last outing. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hart's got 7. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
They won't see home sweet home for a while, but sometimes the road creates solidarity for the guys. Team unity.
Especially if you're winning. But if you're losing, these long road trips can feel endless.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is OG Anunoby.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. A two-point game. Next game for him, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. We've got Mikal Bridges. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Sims in at the 5 down low. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. That one is off. Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson, going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
First personal foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
Brunson against Cunningham. Up top, Anunoby knocks down the 10-footer. Anunoby's got 21 in the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Hardaway. A three-pointer is right on target.
Hardaway Jr. needing to stay aggressive, and when he has nights like this, he'll pick it up.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Bridges with the block.
More than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
Clearly a foul.
The Pistons have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
At the line, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
He hits the second from the line. And when it comes to Jalen Duren, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical, strong, he can rebound, and gives you a different presence on the inside.
And he gets the bucket.
Okay. good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
A moment to check out Cade Cunningham here. The past month has been surreal, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. Harris, bounce pass, Hardaway for 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Brunson against Cunningham. Clock at 6. Here's Bridges. Detroit with the rebound. Cunningham outside. Harris outside. This one for 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Well, early in his career, defenses challenged Tobias Harris to take this shot. Now they don't want him to, for good reason.
Hart, wide open. He fires. New York, no good that time either.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Harris misses. Knicks trail by 4. The tray. The rebound by Ivy. Ivy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
And Hart playing with his right now, just going all out.
The Knicks have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight. 7 for 10.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he makes the first. And the Knicks making a change here. Achua's checked in. And Hart drops them both. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Cunningham looking it over. Hardaway sets a screen for Harris. Over Hart. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Bridges outside. Brunson a screen on Ivy. And again, it's the Knicks missing. For Detroit, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. And Bridges with the block. Here's Hart, the rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
A guy who loves attacking the rim. Hart putting some muscle on.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Pistons making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in. And now a look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. Number 1, the Knicks.
Well, over the last month, they started to hit a high percentage of shots, and I think it's due primarily to great shot selection.
There's the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Brunson. What a basketball journey for Simone Fontecchio. I love saying that name, Brian. Moving at 14 to chase his dream.
Well, Kevin, your accent is so good. How could you not want to say that name? Now, yes, of course. Hailing from Italy, this guy played at the top levels in Europe. And at the age of 27, finally made his way over to realize his dream of being an NBA player. This guy is skilled, and he's making some great adjustments to find a role in this league.
And the second free throw, good.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
It's Hart on the wing. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Now, Ivy, as you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's the three. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
A struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Every year, Anunoby seems to gain more and more confidence, especially in his jump shot.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Pistons have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
New York trailing. Pass to Hart. Here's Anunoby. Tries a 3. Rebound, Detroit. Ivy's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harris, bounce pass. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Bridges, he's really stood out for them over the past month, putting up about 18 points per, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
That free throw, no good.
Jalen Duren has a nice game. He plays a lot in the box where he's going to rebound. He's going to be an interior scorer, and his instincts are there as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Malik Beasley comes in for Jaden Ivey. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Fontecchio. And he sinks the second. A tight game here in New York. Runs in the pass to Anunoby. And then Anunoby slams it in.
Wow, for having that frame, OG Anunoby can get up.
Outside Hardaway. The Pistons working the ball around now. For 3, Beasley. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hardaway against Anunoby. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
The first one falls. The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
Ivy finds Harris. Back to Ivy. Hardaway for 3. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Right now, the loudest section is getting t-shirts. Get on your feet. Who wants a t-shirt? Get on your feet. Make some noise. Who wants a t-shirt? It's time for t-shirts.
Different look here for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Malik Beasley comes in for Jaden Ivey. And it's Cunningham in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Here's McBride, covered by Beasley. Brunson outside. There's a screen by Achua, and Brunson gets it to go.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now, being assertive.
Here's Cunningham, and Bridges with the block. Brunson with it, now defended by Cunningham. Wasted no time on that one. Now it's a 3-point Knicks lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Here's Beasley, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Out to Brunson. Pass to Achua. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Brunson against Cunningham. For 3, Beasley. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
McBride, rebounded by Cade Cunningham. From 12 feet out. That one a little long.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
Pass to Achua. Shoots over Holland. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Pistons shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. And here's Beasley. Here's Cunningham. Brunson covering. Stolen by Brunson. Now Achua. And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. In the third spot, Jalen Brunson.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
First one falls for him.
And Achua is a good role player for this team. Someone that comes in, rebounds, defends, and gives you some hustle.
And both free throws good for Achua.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Stewart with the screen on Brunson. Pass to Holland. Looking for Fontecchio and gets it there. Stewart with the screen on Brunson. Just 3 to shoot. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Ron Holland.
Might have been a little force from Brunson, but he gets in there to get the foul.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight. That one falls for Brunson.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pistons trail by 3. Hollins kicks to Beasley. Looking to end his cold spell. And Cunningham with the layup. 9 points for Cade Cunningham.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
Shots good by Achua. And the Knicks lead by 3.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Beasley. A 3 ball. He's off on that one.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from 3-point range.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. To the inside. Here's Achua. And it's blocked. Beasley finds Cunningham. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter.
Capable of scoring from a lot of levels. When you guard Cade Cunningham, you're going to have to make a choice. This time they chose wrong.
Pass to Hukporti. From deep, Brunson hits it from 3-point range. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half. A big-time effort for OG Anunoby, providing a lot of energy for the New York Knicks. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. Sliding in at the wing spot, it's Ivey and Hardaway Jr. Harris is out there with Holland. And it's Fontecchio in at the point guard.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Brunson sets a screen for Hart. No good on the 3.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Harris, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. They lead by 1. Hart with a screen on Ivey. McBride's shot is off.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hart, no good.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Buries it from 3-point range.
A solid 3-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
Anunoby outside from beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Fontecchio. Just 5 on the clock. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Brunson with it. Can they get it? Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Hardaway kicks to Holland. Off target from outside. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Josh Hart at the line. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Detroit has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Harris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one goes on Anunoby.
Well, he's a capable shooter, but I like the initiative there from Tobias, taking it inside, forcing the defense back and drawing contact.
And he makes the first. Cunningham, he's checked in for Fontecchio. And Harris drops them both. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson scanning the floor. And Cunningham with the block.
Great denial. Cunningham using every inch of that reach.
Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
On defense, New York. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Hukporti. Now McBride. Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson got hit and still made it go.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Holland over Hart, and Holland gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 5.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he comes.
Pass to McBride. Offline with his 3. Detroit's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the 3-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Detroit. He's off on the second. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. They trail by 6. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Cunningham passes to Duran. Shot clock at 6. Off target on the 15-footer.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
And just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Down low. Here's Hukporti. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Harris.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Detroit making a switch. Hardaway's checked in.
Team foul. Ariel Hukporti at the line. One shot.
For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Cunningham, a screen on Anunoby. Hardaway for 3. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13. Brunson outside. And the dunk by Brunson.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges, scoring the basketball.
Harris a screen on Anunoby. Hardaway, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Brunson against Cunningham. Rejected by Harris. Hart with a screen on Ivy. Here's McBride. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Third team foul. Miles McBride at the line. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the Knicks making a change here. Sims is checked in. And Detroit with a change here too. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Ivy. Good on the second free throw. The Pistons lead it. Beasley, the pass to Cunningham.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
The first free throw is good. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the 2 areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too. The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player.
Anunoby, good.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Pass to Harris. To the paint. Here's Hardaway. Sinks that one from the post. And that's now 30 points for Tim Hardaway.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Achua, no good. Pistons have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Brunson, yes, and the foul. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Defensive foul charged to Cade Cunningham. That's his 3rd, 4th team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line.
Free throw, no good for Brunson.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Harris dishes to Cunningham. Pass to Beasley. Cunningham sets a screen for Beasley. No good from outside.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
So they take the lead. Anunoby's got 8 here in the quarter.
Lots of experience from Anunoby. These moments don't make his palms sweat.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
All right, fans, it's dance camp time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Get down. Let's see it.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He's a decent scorer, and Hardaway can get it going, so he draws defenders' attention and gets the call that time.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And you got to love a vet like Tim Hardaway Jr. He knows the game well, knows how to go out there and produce for his team.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 1-point game. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Anunoby. Hardaway with the steal. Pass to Cunningham. Duran with the screen on Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. And again, it's the Pistons missing. New York shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And here is Achua. Guarded by Harris. Achua, no good. Pistons shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Beasley with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Duran with the screen on Anunoby. And that one is good by Beasley.
Beasley getting assertive, delivering the bucket when his team needed it.
Runs in the pass to Achua. Shot left block. Rejected by Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 5. Brunson. Hart kicks to Brunson. He tries for three.
Cunningham really good with his physical advantage and trying to wreak some havoc defensively and using it. That is a gutsy shot from Hardaway, and he comes through.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Achua. Rejected by Harris. Pass to Beasley. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fifth personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Malik Beasley at the line. Shoot 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Achua. Out to Brunson. Hart with the screen for Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And the Pistons with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Harris dishes to Cunningham. And so the Pistons take the win. This was a very strong showing for them, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. It's really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Tim Harlan.